really knows until something happens.
You're gonna edit, right? Or are you going?
No, this is live.
Right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. See if we can see us in here. I get a new stand this week. I ordered a new one. What's going on, everybody?
Oh, you show off. You show off the Michigan chairs too. See that?
Yeah. Michigan chairs.
Hello, Peninsula.
Wood. Nobody's on there yet. A little bit warmer than normal. But yeah, we're out in the woods. Or the hoods.
Good evening from Michigan.
Yeah. So what is everyone up to? Right, if you want to talk about anything. But I was gonna do some mylaring and some canning tonight, and I figured I'd come over with him, check it out, see what's going on. Fridays and Saturday nights, sometimes I sneak over here and just hang out. Usually we're burning something, but we won't be able to see nothing if we're burning anything. It's kind of dark right here. Hey, you can see good enough, right?
Yeah, I can go.
It don't matter. I don't think that matters too much. I can make it worse or better. Oh man,
Like that?
we got the Midwest Survivor. What's going on, man?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Show the
that-
face.
Yeah, it's good enough. Oh yeah. So,
Good evening from the Free State.
ooh, partial free state. We got a lot of retarded voters here.
I'm staying positive. I'm remaining positive.
You're not supposed to say that. Stupid voters. There you go. Yeah, we had a mess. Yeah, so we're just outside, hanging out for a few. Might have a fire, might not. Just hanging out, pretty much. Yeah.
Friday night.
Friday night. Middle of the wilderness, right? Swapping scopes at the moment. Very nice. We'll get that thing sighted in tomorrow. That'll be awesome. Yeah, so I don't know. Current situations, overall situations. Ali is the Southwest Michigan realtor, but he does the whole state.
So Lower Peninsula. That's the
Lower,
yeah,
Lower Peninsula. There you go.
Yeah. East, west, north, south. Yeah.
Yep. So, how's the real estate market looking? Flattening out.
It's normalizing. It's stabilizing. It's
Interest rates up.
interest rates are up, but the housing prices are also toning down. We're not seeing a lot of the multiple offer scenario. We're not seeing the asking price escalate by 5, 10, 15, 45,000. And so despite the increased interest rate, and a quick note on that, if you're renting right now and you're discouraged by the interest rate, nothing personal, but if you continue to rent, look at it this way: you're only paying 100% interest versus that 7, 8, 9, 12% that you're gonna get on a mortgage. But at least when you can pull a mortgage out, you're building the equity. Your little piggy bank.
Yeah.
Even if it's right.
Once it goes up towards 10% historically, too, the price is cut in half. Or so, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
I know there's been a lot of talk about, it's 2008 again. Oh, the housing crash.
I think it's got to be worse than that.
Although I wasn't doing this in 08, I did my homework and I did the research, and I don't think this is the equivalent of 08. I don't think it's going to be
Not
as
yet.
bad. That's where you and me disagree, but right?
He's very optimistic.
We do have a lot of distressed homeowners that are hurting, yes. But just like there's distressed homeowners, there's distressed tenants, and that's just the bigger picture of the economy, right? People are dying, that's fine, that doesn't necessarily quote, but a lot of people are getting divorced.
Yeah.
And I've witnessed that firsthand. I had about
Layoffs.
4.
and stuff, man.
I have one pending right now that's a divorce listing, and I closed about 3 just in this year. And whether we blame it on COVID or not, it's happening, right? Maybe it was happening a lot more pre-COVID, but now we're starting. The media's putting it out there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Currency issues.
no,
Currency issues and layoffs. A lot of layoffs starting.
yeah,
It's going to bring more bankruptcies, distressed
yeah.
properties, as you say. Yeah, currency is going to be an issue with all the brick stuff, and they're putting their currency backed up. It looks like by gold. It looks like BRICS nations, so it's a little different than the SWIFT. So I think that could end up being a problem. Still purchasing myself a little bit of silver here and there, not too much. I probably rather have food than silver right now. You keep a lot more water than I do usually. he's got more water.
Yeah, because when it gets really bad, we're gonna be doing a lot of running. That's why I play. That's what I'm thinking of the
What kind
one.
of shoes you got? You got the Merrills too. I forgot you could run.
Ready to go? Yeah.
Ready to go. Yeah. So I don't know. Pretty much just looking at overall situations. I know the market's starting to dip down again. Had a couple rough days. I think we're going to see ups and downs in that in the regular market. Right now they're doing all their buybacks and stuff. I forget, it's like billions a day or something like that. The companies are doing buybacks, and it's just going to end up and down. We should be making others run. Yeah, we get a good enough defensive position. But sooner or later you can get burned out of stuff unless you got the right tactics. Practice. Get everybody on the same page for movement.
Well, we should
move and communicate.
Sorry to interrupt, but we should open up the topic of the possible, right? Because I know we discussed this in the very beginning, the breakout of COVID, possibility of.
You shouldn't say that word too much. Just say like the cough or something, because sometimes they shut it off.
Okay, the pandemic, right? I think they're using that.
Yeah. Okay, say it like that.
Yeah, but pre-March 20th, 2020.
Yeah.
Right. Possibility of outbreak, civil outbreak. Right?
Civil unrest.
Civil unrest. Yeah.
I think you're gonna see that once the fuel goes too high.
Where's the factions? Where's the strong factions that are going to start it? The white and black, or the white and the Asian?
Or the Arabs.
Which one? The one in Dearborn?
Oh no, here we go.
Okay.
He's gonna be talking mad shit out here. I think the civil unrest gonna come from if the gas goes too high. Think about it, gas goes up. They wanted it at, from what they said, around $15 a gallon. Say
No
it goes
doubt.
up to $10 a gallon.
Crime is going to increase, no doubt.
Oh yeah.
Right, but is crime the equivalent of strong factions?
No, it's
right,
not.
Organized strong factions actually implementing a plan or
Yeah,
right, or an
that
agenda.
that would be after some sort of collapse, I think.
a power vacuum?
Yeah.
But again, you got too many ethnicities in this country to.
Doesn't matter. Everybody bands together into a group. They're all hungry. They're gonna go grab your shit.
There's always going to be that lack of trust because
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
sense of national. I again, as a student of history, it was nationalism. In this country, I think we call it patriotism because we have a different word for everything. But it's the equivalent of the same thing, right? It's love. It's love for the motherland, right? And that's something that I don't see happening between groups. But I mean, I could be wrong. Why? Because there's too many. The country's too diverse, right? It's not just the Arabs and Jews. It's not just the Turks and the Armenians. It's not just mainland China and Taiwan, right? It's not 2 or 3 factions. There's too many, right? And the political correctness that we live in today is just, again.
Just say a disclaimer on this video. Everything on this channel is opinion,
It's
and
an opinion, absolutely.
for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
And don't try this shit at home.
Yeah.
Since it's not written down inside the description there, and I haven't been on that StreamYard in a while, which made some stuff easier, but whatever, I just popped it on live off of here.
Yeah. And if I just may make a comment, it's, again, I love America. I'm proud to be American. I'm not born here, but I'm a naturalized citizen. And if we didn't love this country, we wouldn't have this discussion. We wouldn't have discussions like this if it didn't concern us, right? So yeah, let's not. And again, that's just a personal opinion. I know people might hate this country, right? But again, I just want to put that out there. And again, if we didn't love it, we wouldn't be talking about it, right? We wouldn't be concerned.
He said free speech live. Yeah, live. It's not quite as windy as it was. That's kind of nice. But yeah, I think a chance for civil unrest.
You think so?
I think if the inflation keeps up too high, it doesn't matter if the food's in the store if you can't afford it.
Is it going to be the state versus the people? Right?
I don't know. They always
crack down on crime.
Everybody protests. So they're gonna go protest the high food price or too high fuel or something. That's what I think.
Well, I'm not really up to date on it, but the railroad. Right?
Yeah.
Right. There's been some protests. The
Yes,
House.
they're gonna be striking. It sounds like, and that wouldn't be good. And that was like, I think it's like the 9th or something like that, December. but they're putting in something that they're going to try to push it through with the government. I don't know. Once again, getting involved in the public.
And the political correctness. Yeah. We got Hakeem Joffrey's. That's a nice mix. That's I got. Don't get me. Hey, right? He's leading the House, right? He was supposed
Senate or
Senate?
House? No, House minority.
Okay.
Yeah, Democrat got it or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, but the strike thing with the railroad, yeah, that would cause some serious problems. What you got here? Hey, what's going on, George? Yeah, with the strike, that would be that could be a mess.
That'll definitely slow things down. More than the semis.
They said like $2 billion worth of stuff a day, something like that.
That wouldn't be just the U.S. That'd be the U.S. and Mexico, Canada, Mexico, right?
Probably with the trains, yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, so what's everybody up to? What's going on?
Fired Up Friday.
Fired Up Friday.
Back in the day.
What is that called? The Peacekeeper? I think it called
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, something like that. What's this? Bacon.
Telling the Free State of Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad here. It's better than when that communist state that we were in for a little while there, New York.
Yeah. It's funny how they decriminalized, legalized marijuana over there, and about 10, 15 years ago, the cops were chasing me and my brother because we were just doing the same thing. Pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just for having a house party. Just for being at a house party. Having a good time. Right?
Yeah. Now it's legal. Yeah.
That's the system.
Wow, still traffic going over here. Out in the middle of the woods. Woods, I keep saying that, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I don't know, we're just gonna hop on, talk, different conversations, thoughts on civil unrest, I guess is one of the topics that would be good to talk about.
Well, can we all agree that this is the new norm? That the U.S. dollar is not going to go back to what it was? That the gas is, that a bar of Snickers is not going to be 65 cents again? Right? Right? Just small things, right? This is the new norm, or am I wrong?
Yeah. George Washington said he knows a little something about growing the devil's lettuce or whatever.
The devil's lettuce. Hashish.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever you're into. Not me. For some reason, I just can't do none of that.
We all got our days.
Oh, yeah. I used to drink. Wash that down with a Red Bull. I don't know about this guy.
Long night.
What did you just say, too, before that? I can't remember.
What, the new norm?
Yeah, new normal. Oh, yeah.
This is
Currency issue.
Back to real estate. I have clients telling me, next year, and you're one of them. Oh, yeah, prices are going to go drastically down next year. 200,000 is going to be 50,000. I don't agree with that. Why? Because it's new norm. Are material costs going down? Right? When you go to, right? Yeah. They're going slightly down, but are they going to where they were?
No.
There you go.
Yet.
That's the point I'm trying to get at. That's the point I'm trying to make. So it's tough to see how housing prices go back to where they were pre-March 2020. No way.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know too much about that Patriot Front, but yeah, that thing looked kind of rigged, the stuff I do see. And they got fire over there. So
yeah, well, they got no power. Yeah. They got to do something. They got to survive.
Yeah. Patriot Front. Yeah, that looked to me like it's something kind of set up, kind of made to make people look bad or, cause a problem, and then they can, I guess, put people into some sort of group now to get them in trouble. Erica Garden, scary assassin. That's you. What's going on? Yeah, that group looked a little iffy when they were. I saw a couple clips of them. I don't know. Yeah, it makes you wonder. There's so much. What's happening? What's going on? So nice to meet you. Just hanging out, talking about civil unrest, economic collapse, currency issues, real estate. He's a big real estate guy.
Planning for the worst, hoping for the best.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Right. I mean, stay positive.
Yeah. And we're doing everything outside today. I had to get out. That's why I threw that little poll up there. I was like, I wonder if people want to see me packing more Mylar and stuff right now. Or I got a few bags of rice that still got to get packed up. Haven't done it yet. It's all fresh out the freezer. What do you got? Hoping for the best, but prepping for the worst. That's right.
Yeah.
I'll be picking up some horses in Mexico. Oh, can't say it, damn it. So I'm bringing them back to Missouri after New Year's. Oh, jeez, that's nice. I'm hoping for the best, prepping for the worst.
Yeah.
I've recently been, the past couple weeks, trying to stack as much ammo as I can right now. How does 2023 look for the housing market? Yeah, how does that look? She said, how much? How does 2023 look for the housing market? And personally, I hear, so what's the deal with the real estate bubble about to bust? See a couple people asking, but I think it depends on interest rates a lot too, because, like we said, when the interest rate goes up, and I know it's somewhere. I thought I'd have to look it up again, but I thought it was around 10%. The housing prices start to dip down a little bit. And you said you're staying steady right now.
As an individual agent, yes. Although every now and then, and I know I might have mentioned this to you, hey, kind of where it's starting to tone down. But within a matter of a couple of hours or a day or 2 or 3, I got 1, 2, 3 new clients. There you go. Right? So it's not toning down. Activity's still there. There's still people buying, which is a real good thing, despite the discouraging factors, right? And the discouraging news that we turn on. People are still willing to buy from a couple $1,000 up to $300,000, $400,000, right? And sellers, there's a lot of sellers coming in now, still thinking it's a seller's market. Well, too late. You gotta, hey, tone down, right? And it takes a little bit as an agent to actually get that through their head, right? But it's, and there's others that are up to par with the news and are aware that things are toning down, and the market trend is changing. So, but bubble bursting, again. Although I didn't practice real estate in 08 and pre-08, I did my homework, and there was a lot of foul lending back then.
Oh yeah.
Right. There was.
But they were starting some of that back up now, aren't they?
Well, there's federal regulation. Licensed real estate agents are the biggest body of licensed professionals. No doubt, there's bad apples until today, 2023, right? But again, specifically regarding lending, there's federal regulation now that penalizes what used to take place pre-2008 for that reason, right? They used to get a husband and wife applying together. Husband, here's a pre-approval. Wife, here's a pre-approval. You don't see that no more. It's combined debt to income ratio, but it's that foul practice of lending back in pre-2008, which we don't see now. I on a daily basis, I go through a lot of public record, and I see mortgages that were taken out pre-2008. 6% is the lowest number I see, by the way. When I'm looking at mortgage records pre-2008, 7, 8, 9, 12%. Yeah, we don't see that. We're not seeing that right now. Yeah. And regarding a bubble bursting, I think we would need some type of foul play like that, unethical lending practices, where it's going to correlate to the lender at the end. Because if the housing market was to crash, like a lot of people are saying, and a lot of people are concerned, and it's a valid concern. But if the housing market was to crash today, tomorrow, next year, well, it's going to be a national catastrophe. Because it's not going to be just me that's the problem, or him, or her, or that neighbor, or that neighbor. No, it's going to be at the national level, right? It's going to be, and in this country, especially when it comes to real estate, 9 out of 10 transactions are financed. Nobody, the average buyer is not buying a house cash, right? Yeah. So again, that backbone of the housing market is the buyer, but it's really the lender. It's financing.
Yeah.
Right? It's capitalism.
A lot of mortgage companies.
Capitalism, right? It's the system. This, right? This supposedly.
I heard something about 40% down on some of the mortgage companies.
Oh yeah. You talking about the sales and pre-approvals and.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They went down a lot.
Hey,
what's going on, Farmer Son Prepping?
I'll try to open it up here. I don't know if it's going to cause an echo.
Yeah, and I saw something about a PCC. Someone was building 762 by 25 or something like that. That's sweet. And yeah, keep stacking that ammo. That's what I'm doing right now. I had to take a couple pay periods and just try to bump up the numbers a little bit, just for my general purpose, as everybody calls them now, the AR or whatever. I had to Had to bump the numbers up a little bit. Did enough practice and. Oh, nice. GPR. Yeah. Yep. So that's there's that wind. I was wondering if it was gonna get too windy out here, but be all right.
Not too bad right now. It's not worse couple days.
I'm getting a new stand too, so that thing will hook it up. Yeah, that instead of just doing I know you said bullets, beans, band-aids, and I was doing a little bit of silver here and there, just I don't know, like 2 ounces or something every pay period for a few, especially when it was down around 18. It took a little dip today, I think 21 and a half or something like that, but you can see already there's still that little increase as the currency fluctuates with all the other garbage currencies right now, with everybody overprinting and stuff.
Sweet ass backyard nigga.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, now he can read stuff. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is his little section off of a shed. It's pretty cool. I need to send you some homegrown chewing tobacco. That'd be sick. I just recently I got antibiotics for the wife's been using them. Oh, that's good to hear. I have a Glock girl size.
9mm brass.
What
Hollow
kind of 9mm would you recommend for self-defense?
I know you're gonna say hollow.
Well, they have, of course, for self-defense hollow points. Hornady has a lighter, reduced recoil load. It's like in a pink box. I usually go to ammoseek.com, find stuff, or lately, since I've been getting so many discounts over on the, what was that, Sportsman's Guide. I need to go back through. Oh, you can read everything, huh?
Now you can.
When in doubt, 170 or 147 grain. Yeah, that would. I'm trying to reduce the recoil. And so nice to meet you. We ended up having a couple different issues this year between steroid and antibiotic, and now I've been buying them. I had a video I did probably last year. We're getting a little bit more. We've been buying them now for a long time, and so has my mother. And
That's probably gonna happen.
what was I gonna say about that? Sorry about that. Got distracted. Ooh, squirrel, right? Something shiny. But good to have, yeah. Antibiotic, steroids, stuff like that. If you go back in one of those older videos, I was talking about medication. I forget something, meds.org, something. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like over from Europe. And then I've been, I got a Jace case, and then we partnered up with them, so you get $10 off. I got a Jace case video, and I put it in some of the links. I don't even know if anybody's purchased off of it or whatever, but you get $10 off a Jace case, or I guess whatever you get from them or something. And you can even order your regular medications through them 90 days in advance and stuff like that, in case your doctor doesn't do it. Getting the herbal garden, that's good. Something. Yeah, this year, Sportsman's website, Sportsman's Guide. Yeah, they may have it in there. I'm actually doing a video off the phone, so I can't check.
I got sausage. What's your?
Well, I don't know, Sportsman's Guide. It's a Hornady, I think it's like a critical defense, and it's like a 90 grain bullet. And it has a pink box. You can just look up a Hornady or ammoseek.com. That's what I need to get into the herbal gardening. Yeah, I just ordered an additional, I'll probably throw it on a video or something, an additional 15,000 seeds, and it was...
Critical defense, sorry, you said?
Yeah, I think so. It's a pink box, 90 grain.
I'm just right, I don't know if it's going to show pricing.
What was I saying about that? Oh, I just ordered more heirloom seeds, a different variety. It's 18 different, seeds. Peppers, beans, whatever. I always say peppers and beans is all I ever think about. That's some of my favorite stuff from the Garden Fresh. But 18 different ones than what I had. I think I've got a couple of same strains, or not strain necessarily, but beans and stuff. I have 90 grains loaded in my wife's bed shoe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like a pink box. They got a pink box. Critical duty? No. Maybe it's critical defense. Sorry. Because the duty one's a heavier bullet, I do believe. And it's a reduced recoil round. and I want to say it was around $20 a box or something. Maybe it was $25 a box. I haven't bought any myself. I've been playing with some weird bullets. I tried some. The recoil's light. There you go. That's good for Erica. And damage is fine. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I've been trying all different kinds of different ammo now. I tried some frangible, like 65 grain, just to see if my Glock 17 will.
About cheapest is
seek.
1890 to $20 a box. 25.
And that's with for 25.
Critical
But
defense.
that's also without shipping.
That's
what you
what-
found it. And even if it's close, that's about free shipping right there. It looks like they got it on Ammo Seek, a couple different places. A lot of the places will let you, you spend $100 or $200, you get free shipping or something like that. You just look through, and you can even type in on Ammo Seek like free shipping as part of the search.
So if you could just remind me again, because I'm just a beginner on this, because I see there's some here that are 100 grain and some that are 115.
115 is normal, like from
So
a
the
jacket.
bigger, the harder the hit.
115 hollow point is what I try to use. Yeah, me too. 115. I had a couple nice results with some 124. I have not been posting enough of that kind of stuff. 115 standard. Yep. And I've gotten a couple. I got a Fort Scott bullet. Well, not a bullet. Bought a box of them. Still haven't shot any of those yet. I've been just trying a couple different kinds of bullets. I got that CZ Scorpion, some stuff it doesn't like as far as hollow points. What's that other one? Lehigh Defense. That's a nasty penetrator. You can check those out. And I think those were 100 grain or something like that. A lot of these ones were going real fast. That other one starts with an N. I can't think of the name of it. It was like a 65 grain, I think, too. And that thing's like 1,800 feet per second or something like that, and you put it in a Scorpion, that thing's just cooking out of there. The barrel's about double the length. That 9mm after about 12 inches or so starts to decrease in speed, but going up that way from a 4-inch barrel to a 7. 125 plus P, really snappy in my Glock. Yeah. Well, that's a big thing too. The recoil.
I was just gonna
recoil
ask.
management.
So the lower the grain, the less
Usually
recoil.
lighter. Usually
Lighter.
lighter. Yeah, less recoil. Is what I've seen so far. I like those frangible rounds. 65 grain. I mean, they're cracking out of that thing. They were like 1,800 feet per second. Yeah, generally speaking. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, because you haven't really shot too much of that stuff, right?
Yeah, and I don't pay attention. I'll be honest, right? I've got a decent amount, and I shot a decent amount, but not as much as you. But I really don't pay attention. 115, 123 grain.
Yeah.
Right, with 7.62 by 3.9. I'm just shooting.
Just shoot. Yeah.
Right.
You don't
And
care.
I'm not a big believer of the hollow points because again, it's when it's time, it's one shot, one bullet, one kill. Right. Don't matter if it's hollow point or regular.
Well, like for like my
Nothing against the hollow point.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, right.
Better ammo. No matter what the grain, it takes rounds period to adjust to it. Yeah. It's all recoil management. It's all whatever you end up shooting. I had some 124 grains that had absolutely no recoil. That were it seemed like they were suppressor rounds. Someone said God can jam under 115 grain. What? Oh, it's so snappy. Oh, what model was it that you have? Like a 43 or something? Is it a small one, or is it a lot of it too is how you hold everything. Obviously can't do it here, but I should do a video on that. Oh, 19's good. Yeah, no problem. And then Erica, I don't know. I got my 17 right here. I like that full size setup. It's just so much easier. I don't know. One of our buddies got a dagger, a PSA dagger, and believe it or not, the trigger on that thing, whoo, that thing's a lot better. I have no issues with 115. The smallest one, yeah, probably a 43. I used to have a 43. They seem to pop up a little bit more. They're a little bit lighter. You're gonna have that reduced recoil with the 90. I would say buy a box and find out, because just because one person said it didn't work, or 10 people said it didn't work, you can probably find 10 people who said it works just fine. You really just want to make sure that you are really, I guess, high up on it, thumbs out, right? And get your hand up in there as best you can.
And it's a combination, right? I mean, we
Practice.
Well, yeah, right, between the shooter, the gun, and the ammo, right, all in one as a package.
Very nice. HK 115, no problems. The slide, but will not lock the slide unless it's 124 and up. Yeah, see, it really depends on your specific piece, and yeah, that HK, yeah, it didn't lock it back. I do remember that. I forget what I was gonna say about that 90 grain. So some guns are cranky. Yep. Yeah, definitely, and that's the thing. It's I've seen rounds that work plenty fine for me, no problem. Bing, 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 bing. Let someone else try my piece, and then they're maybe like, I don't want to say limp wristing. I don't know how you'd say. I guess limp wristing. You know, just not gripping it all together, and they're messing up their own recoil, I guess you could say, and then all of a sudden it's, yeah, their wrist, yeah, limp wristing, I guess you'd say. Not a good enough perfect grip, pushed out, and everything is, you know, locked in tight or whatever. They're just kind of letting it flop on them or something, and then I had, you know, a round not fully eject or not rack one back in on the stuff that I've used a million times. Like, it doesn't even matter if it was blazers or something. I think pushing tight is the issue they're having. Yeah, letting it just blah, you know, all over the place. I had a long time ago. I say a long time ago. I've only lived here for almost 10 years or something like that. But when I really started getting into the pistols, because it wasn't like this in New York, I got one of those 380s because it was so stinking small. One of the bodyguards, Smith & Wessons, and that little thing was like pop, like the front would just, I had to like push this thing down. So I tried to double tap and be like pop, pop, and I didn't have half the experience. Hadn't shot 100th of the rounds that I've shot now, and it just takes a lot of getting used to. If you can get some cheap stuff to practice with. Snake bite for those so easy junk little guns. Yeah, she has the 26. Oh, my father's got one of those. He's got the big 34, and then he's got the 26. So that 26, for me, using that, I absolutely hate how fat it is for the size of the standard magazine. If you can put in a like 380, yeah, that thing is rough. What's the long trigger pull? Yeah, oh man, follow-up shots. That thing was horrible. That 26 though, if you take a 17 mag and put it in, that Glock 17 mag is a little bit longer, and it, instead of me just having like the 3 fingers on it where I don't know, some people do it better, just like I had the problem with that bodyguard. If you get that 17 mag in there, you can, I think even a 15 round from the 19, I don't remember, but I think the 17, I know that for a fact when I take my 17 mags out and throw them in there, I can get a good grip on it. It even feels more balanced to me because of how fat that little handle is on that 26. But I don't think you should have any problem. I would buy a box, my opinion would be, yeah, I would buy a box of like those 90 grain low recoil. Just try it out. I would try to do small hands too. Okay, and as long as you get your support hand nice and wrapped around that bottom 3 on there, and get that left thumb pretty high, kind of point it the same way as the slides going in the barrel, you shouldn't have too much problems with it. Feels perfect in your hands. Wow, yeah, you got small hands. I thought I had small hands. I thought I had small hands when I got a pinky hanging off of that thing, and I'm like, man, this thing's too small. My dad absolutely loves that. That's like his #1 go-to carry piece. Everywhere he goes, that little bugger's with him, and his hands are bigger than mine. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, I would get a box, try it out, see if it works for you. It should shoot nice, yeah. Oh yeah, way nicer than that stinking bodyguard, man. And that ammo was even more money for lighter crap, and it just had so much muzzle flip. What other is a lighter hand? Less I like to shoot it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I had a video of a little Derringer on here until they scammed it off me. That video's gone now. It was over 100,000 views, and it's gone now. But that little thing was a 22, and that thing just, you know, it was just loud as hell. It didn't move at all. But yeah, that bodyguard was miserable. I know someone else who had a Ruger LCR or something like that. It was a thin little thing. I can't wait. Yeah, and see. Let's try now. Sick. Oh man, he made it even lighter. Yeah, just talking center fires. Yeah, oh definitely. Yeah, the Midwest Survivor had gotten a Troy AR, and the thing is light, and he had a light 3x9, and then today he just got a little Vortex 3x9, and yeah, he says it's even lighter. That's gonna be fun tomorrow. That's a rifle, obviously, but yeah, that thing is a lot more fun to run around with. Sounds nice. Yeah, I think it's A3 Troy, and it's worked flawless so far. He likes it. He needed something, and that's just perfect for him. Is he really likes the light. My Geisley is probably 2 pounds heavier than his or something. I put that I actually just did a couple shorts videos, but I didn't post them yet, of that Athlon scope that I got. Yeah, A3. Yeah, put a comp on it. Oh yeah, yeah. His doesn't really have much flip on that thing. That thing's pretty good. The only thing I had a problem with the comp, like the one that I had built, real flat. You could just pound rounds out of it into the same little 2-inch hole at 10 yards or whatever. You know, Instagram shooting, bang, 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 bang. Felt 90%, 22, almost the same weight. Yeah, yeah. What's I gonna say about that comp? The biggest thing I was worried about with the comp was, say, an actual SHTF, and you don't want to give your location away. That thing was twice as loud, bugged everybody alongside of me. But when it's shooting, it's like bang, 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 bang. I mean, it's not moving compared to now. I'm back to bang, 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 bang. You know, when it's coming back down into that shot, you know, I got that little bit of recoil, but it's only a stinking AR. It shouldn't be like, you know, whatever. I guess if you're, like I said, Instagram shooting as fast as you possibly can, like we were doing before, it was real nice for that. But serious situation. Every few shots out of the magazine, I mean, you're gonna get, we'll say 3 or 4 of them, something like that. I had flame balls just pouring out of this thing. Yeah, the flame balls were just so big. I just didn't want to let everybody know where I was if I had to use that damn thing. Like, oh, he's right over there, especially at night. Oh my God, that thing was just like lighting up a massive mag light or something. Just poof, I'm right here. But what I have now is on that Geisley, whatever it came with, a bird cage, flash hider. It's got the connection for a suppressor. Yeah, you hear this? Out in the middle of the woods. Hey, the hillbillies. Shut the damn alarm off. I know everybody can hear that. Yeah, well, hopefully, Erica, that if you try those 90 grains out, I know there's a couple other, and even if you did on Ammo Seek or something like that. Yeah. Well, okay. Mad Max. There we go. You're right. SHTF been here for a couple years now. It's just a slow decline. But Mad Max, where I don't want everybody to know where, weapons are meant to be felt, not seen or heard, I guess, or however you say that for knife fighting kind of a thing. But I forget what I was just saying. Yeah, that 90 grain. Try out that 90 grain. If that 90 grain doesn't work, Ammo Seek, you go punch in, to modify your search or whatever. They've got other ones that are 100 grain, stuff like that. If it doesn't knock your slide back at 90, but a 26 should do just fine. I know my dad had 115s and I think one of those Liberties was lighter or something like that, hollow points. And you carry them for 3 to 6 months or something. You want to cycle out your hollow points because of the sweat and everything, okay. And You know, he wanted to all be nice, good, clean bullets and everything. So he ended up popping a few of those off. And I want to say, I thought those things were 100 rounds, something like that. But yeah, try it out, see what works. Some of them are a little finicky, but usually, I mean, I haven't really had no problems with the Glocks. Really. I know this tourist guy over here. He's got one of them shiny. Don't pull that thing out. We can't do that shit on live stream. They kicked my shit right off again. But he's got one of them shiny Tauruses that look like the Beretta 92. They're supposed to be the fixed version of the 92 or something like that.
But it's a nice, reliable, historically.
Oh
right?
yeah. Classic.
Used internationally. I mean,
Classic.
right,
Still
that's for a
9
reason.
mil. You didn't have no problems with that thing except for those reloads that we had, right?
Yeah.
That's about the only thing we got. Like I said, those 124 grain reloads that we got, I think there must have been like some sort of suppressor round. We actually, the Midwest Survivor, when I was shooting one, he saw the bullet. That's like how slow these things were going. And I was shooting. I think we were back to maybe 30 yards.
But the
or
Ruger
something.
Charger had no problem shooting those.
Oh yeah, no problems with the Scorpion either. Yeah. I don't know if it's that longer barrel that helps speed them up or something. I don't know. It's just enough to slap it back and forth. Speaking of the Scorpion and the Charger Ruger, what do you guys think about this brace BS that we got coming up 28th or sooner, something like that? They're talking everything has to be registered or whatever. I know if you have the AR versions that come with one, it shows it on your paperwork, I guess. So they supposed to comply, I guess. I don't know what to think about that. And then I got Binary. And after the FRT thing, they started talking Binary could be next on a chopping block. I don't know what to do about that. Most of my Scorpion videos, I think, are off there now. I lost like 200 videos quick. And that's after me already deleting like 300 videos. I think I still have like 800 videos up or something crazy. It's been video after video after video, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just a little bit annoyed with the way stuff's going. Like you said, SHTF is here, yeah. Slow decline to that Mad Max, I guess. I'm hoping not. He's got 4 daughters. That's not fun for me. And I gotta help him. 4 daughters. My 2 daughters are bigger now. I got the youngest is 18. That's what I'm talking about. But that means I'm also getting old. Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah, it flies. It does. It's crazy. Yeah. We didn't really need a fire. We're going to let it fire up. But it's like mid-40s or something like that. And the wind calmed down quite a bit, so that's not bad. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, hopefully all the ammo options help you out.
It's 40.
What is it? 40 something, mid 40s. Either way, no fire needed. That's what really counts.
Yeah.
That Glock 26, nice small compact piece.
Oh, it is.
What?
Oh, it is 51. Oh,
That's what it says now?
Yeah.
50. So it went up since this live stream started? 'Cause it said like 46.
It's cloudy though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's cloudy, but yeah.
Madness. Gotta get you to say something again. You were on a roll with the...
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just listening now. I'm just listening and learning.
That's scary without the scarf. It's a shamag.
Good.
Yeah, it warmed up. It's gone up like 4 degrees somehow. It's actually warmer than it's supposed to be out tomorrow. I think it's supposed to only be 40 or something. I'm going out to the land tomorrow. I'm taking the weekend off. I've been going straight for too long, right through Thanksgiving and everything. I was working, so I'm like, take a little break, get out there, continue cleaning out spots to make the garden spaces bigger, and we're trying to drop a little shelter of some sort out there. I thought it wouldn't be cold this low, get too cold too quick, but we already had almost 1.5 feet of snow. It's all gone now between the rain and a 50-degree day here and there. It's all gone, but I wanted I want to pop up like a block building or something like that. I did masonry for a while, and figured put something like that out there so I have a place to go. Fences, yes. I've got rolls of fences for out there because I had so much destroyed this year. This is my first year with that property. And I also didn't have enough time to keep getting back and forth because it's kind of like a bug out location, I guess you'd say. And it's, 30 plus minutes outside the city. So getting out every day, I didn't think I'd have to, but scarf. Midwest. That boy, I tell you what, he said I was a little racist with the scarf thing.
Well, no.
It's a shamag, no big deal.
I just had a Carhartt on. You ever seen
A
A-Rap
woke
wear
heart?
Carhartt?
A woke heart? You wore what? You gotta cut that patch off. You cut the patch off?
What?
Where it says Carhartt?
No, I actually put my own logo on it. My fucking
covered it up.
It's custom made.
You gotta get a different brand now.
Yeah.
Oh. Leaves make excellent mulch. Yes. Oh, I've got them over there. Just raw land for the most part. It's like off grid every time we go out there. It's just you and nature. Whatever the rain or the snow or I have problems getting in and out over there with the snow because the main road gets plowed or whatever, and I can't get my car through any of that unless my buddy comes by with his plow. I gotta try to get the gate open, and then he plows down through, and then hopefully I can get my car in and out of there. That's my luck over at that spot. It's fun though. it's fun 8 months out of the year. And now one of us work. Yeah. Oh yeah, because we don't get reception out there. Yeah. It's got to be it's a lucky thing if you get a bar for a second and the text will go through. So I don't get no YouTube notifications. I get nothing. I go out there for like 6 hours. It's just like quiet. There's nothing. Unless the wind's blowing some of them trees. On the BC channel, I put up videos still once in a while. Like I think last night before, something like that. It started snowing out of nowhere, random. It was blowing real hard, and it was dark. So I got a short video of that with the wind blowing through the trees. It's like, jeez. But yeah, it's nice being out there. A lot nicer than here for me most of the time. You hear that jet? That was a big one. Oh. What do you say? Or when we're plowing rounds down there. That's a little noise, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe like tomorrow, might have to pop off a few rounds. Well, we got sight your piece in, so we'll sight in that new scope, and we also got a muzzle loader. Maybe I'll try to get some shorts videos of that. I put up some here and there on Rumble, take some pictures, put them up on Instagram, but I don't know, Rumble's nothing like YouTube as far as any kind. I mean, I'm so suppressed on this channel that, I get like nobody on when I go live, stuff like that. A lot of the videos barely even hit 30 views anymore, unless it's a real hot topic or something, like a pack or something. It was my last video that went even over 100 in the first day. The other channel gets a little bit better response because I haven't had any strikes or anything over there. Just posted the shorts of the new scope. Oh, nice. Hopefully before, what did it say? Wow, it's on the Troy. Yeah, well, you don't need to bang up your channel already. I'll get some of it on. They don't bust my balls too bad about the shorts videos. I just, they say you want to monetize it or not monetize it. And even the video I posted last week that got like 34,000, whatever it was, in like an hour. It was insane. Yeah, I don't even think I got a penny for that, and it was a knife in the video. It wasn't nothing crazy. I don't even think I got a penny for that. That many views and like that short of a time too. I figured, man, this thing's cruising. Yeah, you usually don't get nothing for the shorts videos. Regular videos, if I'm really, really lucky and you think you can make a quarter. And on the other channel, it's like, oh, here's a knife review. You just do whatever, and that thing's like, What are you gonna give me $1 for something that has half the views of? It's a mess. Shadow ban is real. Yeah. You're here too? Yeah. He's got all the electronics going. Doing real estate in his sleep, this guy.
Try to be insurance broke.
Yeah, doing insurance too. That's gonna be cool. Because if I can get cheaper insurance, I'll take it. Been on that State Farm for like years. You do the home insurance and then the car insurance or 2 vehicles or whatever. Once you get 3 together, it starts coming down in price.
Yeah, that's true. But let me just, again, nothing against State Farm.
There we go.
Or none of the big chain, but look at it this way. That captive agent that's branded with a big name brand, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what deal he gives you or she gives you. They're working for the best interests of the company.
Yeah.
Versus an independent agent who's allowed to shop around with several carriers is obviously going to try to get you the best price.
Yeah, I'm okay with
Which
that.
is working, which in reality that independent agent is working for the best interests of the client.
The client, yeah.
There you go.
I'm
Nothing
okay
against
with
State
that.
Farm. Jake, I love you. You know.
What the hell, dude?
Right, another person.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. Insurance would be nice to anything to cut costs right now. It's huge, really. Pull back price on something so you get more money towards preps or whatever you think you might need. Emergency fund, something like that. With all the people losing jobs, that's what I think of a lot of times. Like, man, I need a bigger emergency fund. I need a bigger emergency fund, and then something comes up. Like I've been going and getting dental work now. That is not cheap.
Yeah, but despite all that, right? We all got, right? Nothing again. I was just at the dentist a couple days ago, but it's yeah. We all got stuff going on in our personal life.
Oh yeah.
And especially in again 2023 now, right? We're already there. Let's just not forget to stay positive, whatever it is.
Oh
right?
yeah.
We all got BS going on in our private life, but we just got to maintain that positivity, right? Just to move forward, right? Right? We all got responsibilities, families, right, of some sort.
Oh yeah.
Because if we all thought negative, we would just talk. Right. There'd be a lot of dead
Stay
people on the
positive.
street.
Think
positive.
realistic, but stay positive.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Can't say, oh, nothing's ever gonna happen to me.
Oh no.
You
But,
gotta be kind of realistic.
But yeah,
Just prepare for that.
Don't get too hung up on it, right? Just have
yeah.
balance. There's just that fair balance.
Balance. So balance out your preps, bullets, beans, and band-aids like that.
Yeah. And productivity.
Yeah,
right.
I like the way Full Spectrum Health or Full Spectrum Survival said it. He's like, do your work for the day, do your preps for the day, and then have fun. So don't get hung up too far on it. And that's a pretty
The
good
fair
point.
balance. Yeah.
Fair balance.
Yeah.
Coming to the fence. Got the first 17 plus 1 ready. We're good.
There's 15 plus 1 right now.
Jeez.
It takes one.
No, it takes one. Yeah. One would probably hurt.
Sometimes you run a bow, go 2 for 1. Right? You get it right now.
Blop, blop. Control pair versus double tap. Yeah, so I don't know. Probably going to be hopping off of here in a few. We've been on for about an hour almost. Might hop off and mess around for a little while. That smoke coming over is like smoke. Right outside, I can smell it. Might have to, man, we don't need to fire that bad. Or just a firebug. Yeah, well, everybody, hopefully, Erica, the ammo search works out for you. Make sure you get a good grip on that thing so it's doing what it's supposed to do. Recoil, recoil control. And everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck with that PCC. Good luck with the herb garden. So nice to meet you and George Washington. Everybody have a good night. Midwest Survivor, have a great night. And we will see you soon.
Be safe. Stay positive.
All right, later, man.